call yourself a man? You know you're a lying, low-life, motherfucking gambling degenerate prick. You know that's what you are?
Well, hello you degenerate fucks, and welcome to the Degenerate Gambler. It's Thursday the 22nd of April, and it's just a weekend preview show. We've got the nap, we're going to have a look at Sunday, and that's basically it. Before I actually get started on the bets, after my wee rant on Monday about the Super League, what do you know, it ended up falling apart. I think probably the best thing for everybody. I don't think that's gone forever. I think maybe they'll go back and then maybe look at how to do it in a different way, or they'll put pressure on UEFA to get more money out of the Champions League. The big clubs want more money. They're drawing all the fans, they're drawing all the revenue, but they get the same, per match as the other teams. As I said, I think some of the stuff in the Super League actually wasn't that bad. It was the closed shop thing that I was really sort of didn't like, because obviously, what's the point? There was no competition of sport. In fact, Pep actually said the same thing. If the outcome's already determined, then what's the point? And it's not sport, and he's 100% right. But I think one of the things that I didn't mind actually about the proposal was that it would start the games earlier in the season, because the Champions League doesn't start till a few months into the season, and then they have a month off in between, maybe 2 months off after the groups are over, and then when the knockout stage starts. So yeah, I felt like that's a better idea, where start the games earlier, maybe have a few more on than the normal few more rounds. Sorry, 1 second here. I need to pause. Yeah, sorry about that. So anyway, what I was saying, basically, there is some good points to the Super League, but the way they did it with the thing being locked in, that was never going to be a good idea. So anyway, let's get to the bets. First main bet will be same as usual, 5 teams to win. So I'm going to start off with Blackpool, who are at home to Shrewsbury. Blackpool are 3-5, which is 1.6. Form ways, Blackpool sitting 5th, decent form. Shrewsbury 18th. Blackpool's only 8 points out of 15. Shrewsbury 4. Blackpool have a pretty good home record though. In their last 5, they're unbeaten. So sometimes I hate to see this. Their last 5 are, so the 5th game ago, win, then draw, win, and then this game. So I'm hoping the pattern's broken and it's two wins in a row. But Shrewsbury's away record, 2 draws, a win and 2 defeats, so not great away from home. Blackpool, I think they drew their last game. They weren't great. Sorry, they lost to Rochdale actually, because I backed them. Didn't know when was that? That was Tuesday. Yeah. So that's the first one. Blackpool, they are 3-5, which is 1.6. Next is Oxford. Oxford are at home to Plymouth. They are 4-7. 9 points from the 15, and Oxford 4 points. Recent games, Oxford win 3 of their last 5 home games. Plymouth haven't won in 5 at home. 2 draws is all they've got. Games against each other, Oxford have won the last home game, then Plymouth, then Oxford. So it's it's not dominant form, but again, Oxford at home 4-7, probably not the best price. That's actually changed now. It's actually 3-5 now. So it's actually went out a wee bit, because 3-5 is 1.6 and 4-7, as I have it, is 1.57. So it's a tiny amount, but anyway, I fancy them. Next in the League 2 is Tranmere. Tranmere at home to Barrow, and they are 11-10, which is 2.1. Tranmere are currently sitting 5th in the table, Barrow 22nd. Barrow fighting for their lives, but at the same time they are 8 points away from being relegated, so they're actually sitting okay. Form-wise, Tranmere, they're burning about each other in the league, but Tranmere won the last 3 home games against them. Now, Tranmere's home form, they've drew their last 3 at home, but as I say, they've beat Barrow, so it's a side they seem to beat. And then Barrow's away form, they've won 2, which was like 5 weeks ago, and then they've lost, draw, loss in the last 3. So recent form not great. Yeah, so hold on, did Tranmere, did I do Cambridge? No, I think I didn't, no. The next another one is in League 2 is Cambridge. Cambridge are at home to Stevenage. That's top of the league, plays 16th. Cambridge has formed 10 points from 15. Stevenage 4 points. Head to head, sort of. Cambridge's home form, they've won 3, draw or lost 2 of the last 5. Stevenage only won 1 out of 5. Yeah, but again, Cambridge at home, pushing for the league title. Fancy them. And they are, I say, they're even money, which is 2.0. Next, we have Torquay in the National League. Torquay form dropped off a cliff, but then the last sort of 5-6 games have been really back on form. They play Notts County at home, and yeah, so they've won 4 of their last 5 at home. Notts County only 1 win and 5 away from home, and they are 11-10. So, you know, a few good prices. You know, even money 11-10. A couple of not so. 4-7, 3-5s. But overall, let's quickly check what that pays. So 4-7. We'll call it 4-7. You don't make a change. 3-5. Evens. 11-10. 11-10. Okay, so that's 21-1. That's not bad. Tenner on that will pay 220. So yeah, pretty good. Now we'll move on to the overs, which is the side bet as usual. As I always say, do the teams score goals historically against each other in this fixture, or are the teams scoring goals currently? Are they in good form? So start off with Sunderland versus Accrington, both scoring goals at the minute. Sunderland's form has fell off a cliff, so I would hope there's probably like a 2-1 either way. Next one, Wigan versus Burton, 11-10. That's Sunderland one's 5-6, sorry, which is 1.83. Wigan 11-10, which is 2.1. Next, West Ham Chelsea, even money, 2.0. Hull vs Lincoln, 5-6, it's 1.83. Norwich QPR, which is 10-11, 1.9. In total, that is 20, just about 26-1. So a tenner on that would pay 270. I'll put a fiver on that, 135. So I'm happy enough with that. That's 2 decent bets, in my opinion, anyway. Hopefully, going for a hat trick here, 3 Saturdays in a row, touching for a bet. So let's hope for the best. If I get another bet up, that's really going to help my get my losses down. Sitting at about 200 now for the season down, which 8 weeks ago, when it was about 600, I'd have been glad to get that. But yeah, so quickly run through the nap of the week this week. It's a small one. It's an even money nap, but listen, as I've always said, all I'm doing is trying to get a bit of money in the bank to give me money to play with, get me sort of a free weekend if I can. So with this one, it was by DUTCHYS Betting Tips. You can get him on Twitter. He may also be on Instagram. His Twitter handle is DUTCHYS T, which is DUTCHYS. DUTCHYS T. His name you can also search on Twitter is DUTCHYS Betting Tips. He's went for a double here that pays even money. Again, if you follow his page and you see the bets that he puts up, He does a lot of these sort of doubles, sort of even money doubles, 1.5 to 1, 2 to 1 sort of maximum doubles. He likes to just cream off small profits, but he's quite successful. So I'm hoping he's successful for me this week. And what he's went for is Brighton, who are 8 to 11. And he's also went for a Dutch match, which, again, I'm going to struggle with these bloody pronunciations, but I'm nearly sure it's Fontia Strand, who are in the Dutch top division. Currently, they are mid-table, or Stratard, is it? S-I-T-T-A-R-D. But they play away from home at the weekend against Den Haag, and he has went for them or draw, double chance, and that's 2 to 11. So Brighton, who did Brighton play? Brighton plays Sheffield United. Yes, Sheffield United. Away from home. They're 8 to 11. That I thought that would have been a bit of a bigger price, but Brighton have been decent recently. But anyway, so you add the two of them up, it comes to just over evens. Yeah, just over evens, and I'm happy enough for that. Just quickly have a run through Sunday. Again, I haven't really studied these. I have a few prices that I looked at, but again, haven't given it the full works yet. So Brøndby are 9 to 10. Funny with those leagues is that they've obviously came to the split, which sometimes is a bit, you see them playing a team and all the teams they're playing are around their level. If you're in the top split, bottom split, whatever. But Brøndby play anyway. Villa and West Brom, I would fancy both teams to score. City are 1 to 2 at home. Or away of the Villa, is it? United Leeds, both teams to score, but fancy that. Or overs in that game. The same with Lyon and Lille. They play each other, but fancy overs are both teams to score. Probably lean towards both teams to score in that game because they're both up the top of the league. Maybe they'll take a draw, 1 each, 2 each, something like that. Juve are around 6 to 11, which is running about 1 to 2. Steaua Bucharest, who are back last week, are 7 to 10. They're running about the top of that league. Seville are 4 to 9. Barca 7 to 10. Atletico 5 to 6. But again, Atletico's on my shit list. I try not to pick them, but anyway. But yeah, there's about 10 selections there. I'll have to whittle that down. And to say it's just at a glance, at a quick look. But it's a good day for football, good fixtures. So yeah, that's about it. Just leaves me to say that next week I'll probably be contacting either the Aka Attacker or Zuni. Zuni not a tipster, but he's been following from the beginning, and he's on a bit of a hot streak. So maybe I'll have to utilise his hot streak and try to get it to rub off for next week's snap. So anyway, that's basically it. If you are doing it bad the weekend, just leave me to say good luck and happy punting.
Here, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, thanks. Let me find out you fucked up. I'll leave you wherever I find you.